Did you know there is a country with an island, inside a lake, on another island, inside another lake, on yet another island? Welcome to the Philippines, a place where geography doesn't just break the rules, it completely rewrites them. This isn't just another tropical destination, it is a geological paradox, a place where the Earth has folded, erupted, and shifted into formations that seem almost impossible. From volcanoes that look like they were drawn by a mathematician, to ocean trenches deeper than Mount Everest is tall, this archipelago is nature's playground, gone absolutely wild. If you think you know geography, think again. Over the next few minutes, we are going to explore 25 mind-blowing facts about the Philippines that will challenge your perception of what a single country can hold. We are talking about land masses that disappear and reappear, mountains that serve as national shields, and biodiversity so dense that a single mountain here has more tree species than the entire United States. Buckle up, because these geography facts will make you question everything you thought you knew about our planet. Fact 1. The Philippines isn't just islands, it's over 7,640 of them. For decades, school textbooks taught that the Philippines was an archipelago of 7,107 islands. But in 2016, advanced radar technology revealed the true count. 7,641 islands, meaning over 500 previously unknown islands were officially discovered. Many hidden by dense mangrove forests or only visible at low tide. Yet only about 2,000 are inhabited, leaving more than 5,000 pristine and untouched islands waiting in Pacific silence. Fact 2. The Philippines has more coastline than you can imagine. The archipelago boasts a staggering 36,289 kilometers of coastline, ranking 5th longest in the world and surpassing massive nations like China and the United States, thanks to the fractal nature of its thousands of jagged islands that create endless bays and coves, meaning if you walked 20 miles of coastline daily, it would take over 3 years to complete the entire perimeter, and you'd pass countless hidden beaches that have never seen human footprints. Fact 3. Living on the edge, the Ring of Fire. The Philippines sits directly on the Pacific Ring of Fire, where 75% of Earth's volcanoes and 90% of earthquakes occur, squeezed between the colliding Philippine Sea and Eurasian plates through subduction that birthed the islands millions of years ago, and continues reshaping them today, with approximately 300 volcanoes total, and 22 to 24 confirmed active, making it land that literally breathes and shifts beneath residents' feet, with schools conducting monthly earthquake drills and buildings engineered to sway rather than break. Fact 4. Mount Mayon, the world's most perfect volcano. Mount Mayon in Albay Province is volcanology's world's most perfect volcanic cone, with an ellipticity index of just 1.04. Rising 2,463 meters with consistent 35 to 40 degree slopes, having erupted over 50 times in 400 years, yet somehow rebuilding itself after each eruption to maintain its terrifying, computer-generated looking symmetry that draws photographers and scientists from around the globe. Fact 5. The smallest active volcano sits inside a lake, Tal. Volcano near Manila is geography's ultimate nesting doll. Until the 2020 eruption, you had Vulcan Point Island inside Main Crater Lake, inside Volcano Island, inside Tal Lake, on Luzon Island, a geological tongue twister proving nature has a sense of humor. And the 2020 eruption reminded everyone that even small volcanoes can be deadly, forcing 200,000 evacuations and altering this bizarre matryoshka forever. Fact 6. Going deep, the Philippine Trench. The Philippine Trench plunges 10,540 meters deep, making it Earth's third deepest point where the pressure is 1,000 times sea level. Yet unique amphipods and sea cucumbers thrive in this crushing darkness, feeding on marine snow that drifts down from miles above in one of our planet's final frontiers that remains largely unexplored by human submersibles. Fact 7. The Chocolate Hills of Bohol, spread across 50 square kilometers, are 1,260 to 1,776 perfect haycock-shaped hills that turn rich brown in the dry season like endless Hershey's Kisses. These karst formations being ancient coral reefs uplifted from the sea millions of years ago and eroded over eons. reminding us this ground was once ocean floor and inspiring local legends about a giant's tears. Fact 8. One of only 17 megadiverse countries. The Philippines is among the world's 17 megadiverse nations, holding nearly 70% of Earth's species, where Mount Makiling alone contains more woody plant species than the entire continental United States, creating unparalleled density of life in every forest patch and reef, with thousands of organisms fighting for space in ecological explosions of color and sound. Fact 9. Half of everything. Here exists nowhere else. Over half of Philippine species are endemic due to millions of years of isolation, including 70% of reptiles, 75% of amphibians, and 44% of birds, meaning if you lose them here, they're gone forever. An evolutionary laboratory rivaling the Galapagos, but on a much larger scale, where each island became its own separate experiment in natural selection. Fact 10. The heart of the Coral Triangle. At the apex of the Amazon of the seas, the Tubataha reefs alone contain 360 coral species, nearly half of all known science, plus 600 fish species, 11 shark species, and 13 whale-dolphin species, serving as a UNESCO World Heritage Nursery that repopulates fisheries across Southeast Asia and supports over 2,000 species per football field-sized area. Fact 11. The Sierra Madre, the longest mountain range. Stretching 540 kilometers along Luzon's eastern spine, the Sierra Madre acts as the backbone of Luzon and a massive natural windbreaker that disrupts Pacific typhoons, absorbing their blow and weakening storms before they hit central Luzon and Manila, saving countless lives annually and creating a literal line between life and death for coastal communities. Fact 12. The Banaue Rice Terraces, 2,000 years of engineering, hand-carved 2,000 years ago in the Cordillera Mountains. These eighth wonder of the world terraces would stretch 20,100 kilometers if laid end-to-end, covering 10,360 square kilometers, with an ancient irrigation system still functioning today, proving humans can modify geography without destroying it while creating a sustainable agricultural system that fed generations. Fact 13. Typhoon Central. The Philippines is the world's most exposed country to tropical cyclones, with 20 storms entering its area annually, fueled by the warmest ocean waters on Earth, creating a complicated relationship where the same geography that brings destruction also makes the land fertile and green, with farmers planning crop cycles around the storm season and communities rebuilding stronger each time. Fact 14. The Philippine eagle, rarest raptor. This monkey-eating eagle is the second largest in the world by mass with the largest wing surface area, critically endangered with fewer than 400 pairs remaining exclusively in Luzon, Samar, Leyte, and Mindanao forests, requiring up to 100 square kilometers per pair and making it extremely vulnerable to deforestation, with talons as large as a grizzly bear's claws. Fact 15. Mount Pinatubo's massive 1991 eruption. After 600 years of dormancy, Pinatubo's 1991 eruption was the 20th century's second largest terrestrial blast, collapsing the summit by 260 meters and injecting 20 million tons of sulfur dioxide into the stratosphere, creating a global haze that dropped Earth's temperature by 0.5 degrees Celsius for 2 years and temporarily canceled global warming, while burying valleys under volcanic debris. Fact 16. The Puerto Princesa Underground River. This 8.2-kilometer subterranean river on Palawan flows directly into the South China Sea, with its lower half brackish and tidal, featuring a second floor with hidden waterfalls and a 300-meter cave dome, making it one of the new 7 wonders of nature since 2012 and showcasing geological wizardry with its tidal underground system. Fact 17. Mount Apo, the grandfather of mountains. At 2,954 meters, Mindanao's Mount Apo is the Philippines' highest peak, sacred to indigenous groups with Apo meaning ancestor, featuring dramatic transitions from rainforest to mossy forests to grasslands, and cradling Lake Venado at 2,280 meters, where shamans still perform rituals before climbers attempt the grueling 2 to 3 day summit trek. Fact 18. The Philippine Tarsier, tiny hunter, measuring just 85 to 160 millimeters, This primate has eyes bigger than its brain, can rotate its head 180 degrees, hunts with lethal precision at night. Yet fewer than 5,000 to 10,000 remain after 45 million years of evolution, living only in dense forests with specific vegetation and fighting rival males to the death in territorial battles. Fact 19. The Apalaki caldera, Earth's largest. Discovered in 2019, this underwater caldera measures 150 kilometers in diameter on the Benham Rise, formed 47.9 to 26 million years ago, making it the world's largest known caldera, and named after the Filipino god of sun and war, dwarfing almost every other volcanic crater on the planet, in a space the size of a small country. Fact 20. Typhoon Haiyan, record-breaking storm. On November 8, 2013, Haiyan's 315 km/h winds made it the strongest tropical cyclone ever recorded at landfall, destroying 90% of Tacloban, killing 6,300 people, and moving 180-ton boulders 10 meters uphill, the heaviest weight ever moved by a tropical cyclone, serving as a grim reminder of nature's fury and human resilience in rebuilding. Fact 21. The Cagayan River, liquid highway. Flowing 500 kilometers through northern Luzon, the Cagayan River is the Philippines' longest river, draining a 25,000 square kilometer basin that serves as a natural trade highway and critical water source for millions, with biologically productive floodplains that serve as fish breeding grounds supplying food across the entire island. Fact 22. Donsol, whale sharks, swim free. From November to June, whale sharks arrive in Donsol, Sorsogon to feed on plankton-rich waters, and tourists can swim with these 12-meter, 20-ton giants under strict ethical guidelines that prohibit touching and limit groups to 6, making it a global model for sustainable wildlife tourism that proves you can experience nature's wonders without destroying them. Fact 23. The Luzon Strait, maritime choke point. This narrow waterway between Luzon and Taiwan connects the South China Sea to the Pacific, serving as the shortest shipping route between the Americas and East Asia, making it one of the world's most strategically vital maritime choke points for global trade, and a place where geopolitics, economics, and geology collide in turbulent, deep waters. Fact 24. The Hinatuan Enchanted River. This 80-foot deep saltwater river on Mindanao glows with surreal electric blue and turquoise colors due to dissolved minerals and perfect filtration by underground cave systems, flowing directly into the Pacific with such clarity that every riverbed detail is visible at maximum depth, creating an optical illusion that looks more like magic than science. Fact 25. The bamboo organ. Geography meets music. In Las Piñas Church, the 19th century bamboo organ has 902 of its 1,031 pipes, made entirely of bamboo that was buried in beach sand for months to cure, creating a warm, uniquely Filipino sound that earned it National Cultural Treasure status in 2003. Whether you are a geography nerd, a travel junkie, or just someone who loves a good fact, this archipelago offers a reminder that the rules of geography were made to be broken. The only question left is, which of these 7,641 islands will you explore first?